Hello, everyone. Happy Easter for those of you who celebrate. And it again feels like a paradox, even celebrating it without the consciousness of Palestine, and that Jesus historically is from Palestine, he's born in Palestine. And so this disconnect of people not linking that together and not talking about this even a year and a half later is kind of bewildering. And this is specifically addressed to the spiritual community who think if I say fuck Israel that, oh, she's very unspiritual, she's not, evolved enough or enlightened enough or whatever the stupid things people like to think about that are. And I'm sitting here wondering, why are you not talking about this? Why specifically the spiritual community is not addressing genocide right now? And how can we even be talking about evolving when we are being tasked in this very moment with the situations in the world that are most relevant to our evolutionary process and our shifts in humanity, overcoming greed and oppression and brutality and narcissism and just all out craziness. I mean, these are the big things that we're being faced to look at right here, right in our faces. And so many in the spiritual community cannot even address it, cannot even say the word genocide or the word Palestine, as if somehow if they say it or they talk about it or anything like that, it's like, oh, they've brought themselves down into a lower frequency. Or they're like beyond that with the whole talk of neutrality consciousness, which I'm very aware of, and I myself talk about that. But in this instance, we really have to be looking our humanity right into the heart, right into the soul, and what is it asking of us? We can't just be ignoring it. This is the biggest shift that is going on ever in our evolution. And the genocide in Palestine is a humongous component of it. It's like the crux of the shift, and yet we're ignoring it. We're pushing it aside, and we're afraid to talk about it. We're afraid to be seen as unspiritual or unenlightened or all these stupid things that people have in their consciousness about spirituality and evolving as a human. We are in a human vehicle, and we cannot ignore humanity in this evolutionary shift. That's what it's all about. So why are you not talking about it? Why are you so afraid? Why can't you send prayers and love to the fires in Maui or to the floods in North Carolina or to any other kind of thing like that, but you can't talk about genocide? You can't even say it, and you can't even say the word Palestine. I just think that it's something to look deep within yourself and ask yourself this: what is your perceived notion of it, or how you might appear, or how others might think of you? Why are you not talking about it? This is the biggest thing going on our planet right now, and it is the biggest opportunity. It's what we're being presented with currently to shift our humanity, to clear the things within ourselves, to look deep in our heart and see, where do we have oppressor energies, where do we have victim energies, where do we have brutality, where do we have bullying, where do we have just raw violence, narcissism, where are we so disconnected in ourselves, and until we're looking at all that in ourselves, we are being asked to look at this within ourselves, and yet most of us are still putting a blind eye, saying it's out there. I don't, this is not me, I don't believe in these things, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's great, but have you actually looked inside yourself to see why you're not even addressing this or talking about it? So there's something there to be looked at. And I'm inviting and asking and encouraging and urging you to look at it instead of just like putting it on this outside thing like we're above it. I mean, quite frankly, actually, I'm not going to go there with that one, but take a look at yourselves and what this opportunity invites for you. And where are you turning a blind eye?